afternoon, y'all. I'm here to do a self-evaluation of my performance in my projects in my research and media communications class this month. This month has not been a good example of having good discipline or good school life balance for me. I just moved right at the beginning of the month when this class started, so I've been kind of working on unpacking and like decorating my house. Like, this is my school room slash office for me and my toddler, so I have all these walls have different things like this, and these were a bunch of late night projects to do while he was sleeping, because little toddler hands like to help. And there are also some projects, personal projects. I lost my train of thought because they're out of medication, my ADHD meds at the pharmacy. But like, for example, I like to crochet, so this is my niece's birthday present that I've been obsessed with doing, and I got a couple other things. I have not been prioritizing all of my different projects very well. Along the way, I did find some things that were interesting. For example, the first project of doing like a media strategy for Remy's Bayou Burgers food truck. I went researching a lot into like the bayou part because I wanted it to make sense. Like, obviously when I think of a bayou, I think of Louisiana. But I found out kind of in my research along the way that bayou actually refers to a whole stretch along the coast from like Texas to Louisiana, and then actually a little bit of Florida. And that Houston is actually called the Bayou City, not a city in Louisiana like I thought. And then of course I was like, well, what's the difference between like a bayou and a swamp and a marsh? So then I started looking at all that and like a deep dive way more into that part than actually working on the food truck. But it was still interesting to learn about. And I also liked learning about the search engine optimization, because getting into kind of media management like that, or like social media management, is where I think I'm wanting to go. How can I improve? I can definitely improve by setting a better schedule for myself, like checking the online stuff before, Wednesday. Like, one of the questions is like, if I had more time, how could I improve that? More time wouldn't help. That I would just procrastinate more. It's a big problem that I'm having with. So I was also given extra material, like in one of my responses, to get more education about search engine optimization, which is fantastic. And there are a lot of videos on the LinkedIn Learning related to that I would love to watch and be able to take notes on and have that information. And I'm hoping that it will be useful in my career, because I'm wanting to get into social media management. So all of that bits of education would help tremendously.